Weight Watchers and friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Fuller, and I'm here with a Weight Watchers 1 meal a day chit chat video. I figured that I would talk to, I guess, people in the Weight Watchers community about why I like to do intermittent fasting, and particularly OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And I figure if there's anyone watching from the OMAD community, the intermittent fasting or fasting community, I would say, in general, it's the fasting community, I would like to explain why I'm still doing Weight Watchers. Because usually it seems that most often it's looking like people are choosing one or the other and not really combining both much, except for intermittent fasting. So I just want to kind of explain to you my thought process about why I am really enjoying combining the two. Not that I'm doing the best job being successful with overall yet, but I see hope on the horizon. So what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting, you probably already know about. Most people probably already know about intermittent fasting. Optimally, if you don't eat for 16 hours and you allow yourself to eat for 8 hours, that's like the optimal start to see overall health and improvement and stuff like that. And there are many channels out there who really give great education about intermittent fasting and 1 meal a day. So OMAD is a form of intermittent fasting. Basically, you're eating in a much, much smaller eating window. Basically, within an hour or two or something like that is when you're eating, and therefore that means you're fasting for 21 hours, right? So fasting just meaning not eating. During those hours that you're not eating, you're able to consume things like liquids that have no calories in them. The advantages to intermittent fasting are, from what all of the research and what people are saying, well, most of the research and what everyone's saying is that it has health benefits. It has health benefits, and it also can speed up the fat burning process. So basically, you know how the reason that people talk about they're doing keto, and they say that keto is really good is because it puts you into ketosis, and that you burn your fat, in that way. So when you are fasting for long periods of time, for some period of that time, your body is in ketosis. So if you're just that's why they're saying at least 16 hours of fasting, because after, I think they're saying in general, after the shortest I've ever seen people recommend is 12 hours. So somewhere between 12 and 16 hours in general, I guess people start to go into ketosis. Clearly, I'm not an expert, like a scientist or anything like that, but I do like to research things like crazy so I can get an understanding for myself, and I'm just sharing the understanding that I have from with you. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on YouTube. I don't suggest that you follow any of my anything that I'm doing or anything that I'm saying. I'm just sharing with you my thought process and why I'm doing this. Okay, so there's that. And then the thing is that in that state of fat burning, the studies are showing that we're also kind of healing, regenerating our cells, and human growth hormone apparently is released to some degree, and we're able to replenish and regenerate ourselves, kind of eat up the toxins in our bodies and things like that. So that's how I actually came to fasting in general, because looking at the research for how to eat healthily eat for health, and to how to not eat for health. That research led me to the fasting protocols, where people are eliminating food in order for their bodies to heal. Okay, so still, why OMAD 1 meal a day? So for me, so of course, if you're going to be restricting restricting your eating window, then it's looking like the more you restrict your eating window, the more benefits you have in terms of weight loss and health benefits. Okay, so with one meal a day, you're restricting your eating window much fewer than 8 hours. So in general, right, the longer you're fasting, the more time that you're in ketosis and the more time that you're in like fat burning mode. Even if I don't take any strips to know if I'm in ketosis or not, but basically the longer you're in fat burning mode and you're also in supposedly health gaining mode. And the reason why I'm saying supposedly is because I don't have any any proof that I'm getting healthier from doing this. So at this point, I don't have any proof. A big misconception that I think that so many people have who don't understand, is that you're restricting your calories too much. The thing about intermittent fasting is that you're supposed to be eating all of your calories, all of the calories that you would normally have during the day. Allot yourself during the day, which for me, now I'm bringing in the Weight Watchers, which for me is however many points Weight Watchers allows for the day and the week, right? Because optimally in order to lose weight, hopefully it's stop moving around, because in order to lose weight, you optimally need to be at a calorie deficit, right? So Weight Watchers for me is the system that I use to get myself at a calorie deficit, so that within my 2 to 8 hour eating window, I eat all of my calories during that time. So it's not like I'm restricting myself and my body's going into starvation mode because I'm not eating my calories. No, I am. I like the Weight Watchers program because it allows me to eat anything, as long as I count my points. Just like calorie counting. Calorie counting, you can eat anything you want to eat as long as you stay within the calories that you set forth. The thing that I like above calorie counting, why I like Weight Watchers above calorie counting, is because Weight Watchers is still watching my macros. They're still paying attention, and they make their calculations based on how much protein, how much fat, how much sugar, how many carbohydrates in general, that are not just sugars. They are the formula takes all of those things into consideration. I like the green program, the new Weight Watchers green program, and I know that and that's how I lost my weight before, doing the Smart Points Beyond the Scale program, which is similar to the green program. I am finding that eating in a small window is allowing me to eat yummy, delicious foods that I like within my Weight Watchers points and be satisfied and satiated for the rest of the day. In general, as long as I'm diligent in counting my points, I'm successful. So that is the reason that I like combining one meal a day with Weight Watchers. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, friends.